So, did somebody say fruit set? As you can see, this is a gem, a very small gem. This is kind of nuts because it seems like every last flower set fruit. I don't know how that's possible, but it did on this gem. Now, I'm not saying it's gonna hold every single fruit, but just the amount of fruit that it's set, it's nuts. It's just so that you know, it is in one of those sleeves. They say 5 gallon. I don't think it's 5 gallon. Look, maybe 3 gallon sleeve. I don't know. I don't say 5. I don't think it's 5. But anyhow, that's a gem that set fruit like mad. Here's a reed. Reed's just starting to flower, actually. Same thing. It's doing that. That's actually a reed seedling. What comes out, I don't know. We'll see. I'm thinking of just clipping it off and just grafting something else on there. This had a few fruitlets, and they got picked off. This is a lamb, though. Lamb Hass. And yeah, it looks like all the fruit's gone on it already, which is a good thing. New growth, a lot of new growth. Good, because all that the fruitlets that fell off, all the energy's going to that. So, let me pan over here. Fruit set on this is a Gwen, and as you can see, the same thing. It's like almost every single flower turned into a fruitlet, little BBs. Hopefully they all fall off. But yeah, that's it's a lot of fruit. A lot of fruit for such a small little tree. And that's a little small container. They say 5 gallons, and there's no way that's 5 gallons. Maybe 3 gallons, if that. I don't know how they determine 5 gallons and 15 gallons. And, let me just pan over here real quick. This is a reed. Sorry for the harsh sunlight, but the reed is started flowering last month, so little small fruitlets on it. I don't expect anything to stick right now, but they're small. We'll find out what sticks, what doesn't. It's funny. Most of the flowers are on the north side of this tree. Kind of weird. But the north side just a whole bunch of flowers. Oh, there's some bigger fruitlets. That's on the lower side, northeast side, I guess. And this is the south side. Very few. There's a fruitlet right there on this side, but very few flowers on this side. Anyhow, I was panning down to this is Zutano seedling. Well, as you can see, that trunk's not a seedling anymore. I tried grafting it, but the graft never took. But They say that's a 15 gallon. There's no way in hell that's 15 gallons. It's more like 5 gallons if you compare it to a 5-gallon water jug. So I don't know where these nurseries are getting the idea that they're 15 gallons and what they would call 5 gallons there, and then another 5-gallon over there for those sleeves. I don't get it. That lime tree is in what they call 15 gallon as well, which is, there's nowhere near is that 15 gallons. But kind of weird. Anyhow, I just wanted to show off these these little fruitlets on this crazy gem that decided it was gonna fruit like mad. But it's gonna start getting warm, so make sure you water your trees. Water your trees, and make sure you pick off all these fruitlets on these tiny little trees, because there's no way they could sustain any of that fruit. Alright, well, that's a update on these trees here. Here's the Sharwil. The Sharwil has a few little fruitlets on it. Not much, but it does have some. Well, they stick. This is the first year it flowered, so there's another little fruitlet there. I don't know if you guys could, if it comes out on the camera or not, but and it decided it was gonna keep growing and growing and growing, and I feel as if it's reaching for that light, because this mulberry that's planted here is just blocking all the sunlight for it, so it might be reaching for that sun. So that's the Sharwil. And there's another fruitlet there. There's a few. Let me pan over here to the Pinkerton. Pinkerton has some fruitlets. We need to pick these. This tree, I don't want to say it's not doing good, but it's not doing what I think it should be doing. But it might be a slow growing tree. You could see leaves got destroyed by the persimmite. This one decided I was going to take off too. Again, the mulberry tree is blocking a lot of the sun, so that might be an issue. And it has mulberries, but the yield that it's giving is not worth it blocking the sunlight to these avocado trees. I'd rather have the avocado trees than the mulberry. And that mulberry, I could cut a branch off of that and put it anywhere and it'll grow. That's how they just propagate really easy. But this is the Pinkerton, and like I said, some little fruitlets, I think they need to be pulled off. Just, it's not, it just looks scrawny, very sparse. I cut off 2 branches, but even if I would have left those 2 branches, it's still very sparse, as you could see. Very little foliage on it, and I don't know. I'll figure out what's going on with this tree, or either it's a real slow grower. But that's the Pinkerton. So now I'm here with Esther. The Esther, I tried picking off most of the fruit. It still had some straggler flowers, as you could see. Fruitlets. This is nuts. These tiny little trees wanna produce fruit, but yeah, we gotta pick them off. But anyhow, like I said, tiny little fruitlets, they'll get picked off, hopefully. Let me pan over here to the bacon. The bacon has fruit everywhere. And I want to say there's beyond BBs already. It's weird because some are way bigger than others. There's one I seen earlier, like way on top, and I was like, whoa. And that thing's like the size of a boulder marble. Not like little BBs, or it's just kind of weird the way these trees set fruit. And yeah, it has quite a bit of fruit. A lot of fruitlets on it. It's doing real well. I'm noticing way at the top, the leaves look as if they need water, but that's only way at the top, and I'm not sure whether to water it still. Just underneath the mulch, it's so wet. It's really wet underneath, and I don't want to overwater it. I noticed that I have an apricot tree here that gets about the same water as the avocado trees, and I'm learning very quickly that you cannot water an apricot tree as much as the avocado tree, because the fruit will bust in half. And that's what's happening with the apricot tree there. So, but let me pan over. Don't mind that. That's just a lime tree. Here we are with the Carmen. The Carmen has a few little fruitlets on it, and not a whole lot, but it hides them well. So that doesn't mean it doesn't have any. So, but it's doing well. It's getting really full. I actually pinched a couple of these branches off. Just they were growing too fast, and they almost look like suckers, but they're not, because they're coming off the actual tree, but they're just like growing way too fast. Here's one here, and I pinched off the top there, and here's another one. They're like twin suckers, and I pinched both of them off. And this one that I pinched off on the top, it branched out real nice. It has like looks like 5, like it's gonna have 5 main leaders on there, like just branching out real nice. So that's pretty good. And like I said, this has fruitlets. They're well hidden. I could see some right now in here. See if it zooms in, but there's fruitlets in there. They're in there. But that's the Carmen. And here we are with the lamb. Look at those fruitlets. Look, there's another fruitlet, another one. No, those are fruitlets from last year. Oh, that one's starting to get a little blushing, a little dark blushing to it. A few of them are. Those are fruitlets from last year, so it didn't flower this year. But we're holding off on these. They're almost ready to pick. There's a one on top that's that one that is hiding behind the leaves there. See if that can make it out there. There it is. That one there is big and blocky, and it's almost completely black. But that's the that's the fruit set on the lamb. The lamb has. I almost forgot this other Gwen. This one had a whole bunch of little fruitlets. We picked them all off, and by doing so, look at this, beautiful. It's growing real nice. A lot of growth. It looks to be going straight up and sort of bushing out at the top, almost like a lollipop, which is great. Anyhow, that's the Gwen. So here we are with the gem. This one has fruitlets, a lot of fruitlets as well. A lot of little fruitlets everywhere. But it's doing all right. Sorry, had to pause that real quick. But yeah, it has a lot of leaf growth. That's for sure. Has some fruitlets as well. Has some decent sized little fruitlets. This one hides them really well as well. But they're in there. Hopefully it doesn't drop them all. Last year it dropped most of them, kept one, and then just decided someone decided they're gonna take it off the tree. So very annoying. Like I said, new growth on it. Not the strongest of growth, like big leaves or anything. They look small, like if it's lacking some type of nutrient, maybe. I'm not sure. But this is a gem. And anyhow, we did a whole bunch of mulch here to try to keep the soil a little more moist, because during the morning and midday it gets full sun here, so this spot dries out real quick. So now with the mulch here, it's very, very wet underneath the mulch. So look at that. Oh, look at nice worms too. That's a good sign. So it's hopefully this straw start decomposing, and it'll help this tree out. All right, gotta go.